All right, and video 2, just going over a few of these just in case we don't know some of the technique for these, but keep it short. So step ups with extension, right? Whole foot on the box, squash that box, and then if my right foot is up, dumbbell or some form of weight in my left hand, squeeze that core, drive through my right glute, right, and quad, step up and drive. So bring that arm and opposite leg up and through while really pressing down through this box. Physio ball leg curl. Remember, that'll be where I'm on the ground. I have my physio ball out in front. Heels are on the ball. I'll raise my hips and then curl that bar in, or ball in, right? So heels on that ball, raise my hips, and then curl my legs for that, for the hamstrings, mid ball slam, seated calf raise. Seated calf raise, just you'll be sitting down on a box, right? Try and keep it to where legs are about 90 degrees so you can just sit on a bench. 2 dumbbells go here, and then calf raise. So only difference is we're sitting. That's just good to build that triple extension. Let's see here. Remember TRX or the inverted row. So basically, remember that's when you're laying down underneath the bar. You just put that in the rack and then pulling yourself. It's the inverted row, or you can just use a row machine. Curl to press, right? So we'll just grab 2 dumbbells, normal curl. So rotate those elbows in, curl, rotate, press into that military press, back down, rotate, back down. So up, rotate, press, down, rotate, down. Z press, right, might be a new one. We'll get here. So I don't know if you can see from this video, but my legs are flat on the ground, and then I have 2 dumbbells, keeping that core nice and tight, straight up, straight down. Once we get comfortable with that, and that becomes easy, go ahead and try lift both legs off the ground. Same thing, it's going to emphasize more core work here, and then dumbbells, right, basically doing a military press. But once we get comfortable, lift both legs off the ground, and that'll make a difference too. Shrugs, right, just normal shrugs. We'll get into a rack, straight up, straight down. Try not to roll the shoulders. I like to just straight up, straight down. 2-way shoulder raises, like I said, front lateral. So you'll start front, lateral, go down, that's 1, back, that's 2. Or if you wanted to start side, and then out front, same way. Just front to lateral there. Tricep extension, right? We'll grab that machine, do our tricep extensions, extend those triceps out. Cable or rope. Push press, right? Remember, we will dip and then drive. I don't know if this will capture the whole thing, but we just want that power. Sitting in a rack, right? Then just doing a quick dip, drive, and exploding. So different than the military press in that I am using my legs, right? I want to load the hips and think dip, drive. Really explosive, fast movement there. Make sure, again, we do our warm-up sets. Clean pull, right? Just demo that real quick. Remember, that's from the ground. And just a way to build our hang cleans or power cleans. So key things, just make sure those shoulders are over the bar. So a little bit different than a deadlift. And then we're pulling that up and then exploding. So we're not doing a high pull, just basically a deadlift into a shrug, right? So pick a comfortable weight. Remember, we're not going for necessarily overall strength here, so power. So keep it a little bit lighter than, certainly a max deadlift. So I'm just going and then exploding, right? I can jump at the end too. So I'm just bringing that up and then exploding. So that's just gonna help me get a bigger clean there. Again, just emphasize speed and certainly power there, right? RDL, you know what that is, just a few cues. Just remember, slight bend in our knees, shoulders pulled back, and then that bar should stay in contact with my legs the whole time. Lateral bounds, so I will hold a med ball, right? And then I'm just going from side to side, except I'd spread out and, you know, bound as far as you can, just keeping that stability. So if I'm here holding a med ball, going out as far as I can, gather yourself. So jump, pause, gather yourself, and then go. And then squat to press, right? I'll have my med ball, squat, and explode up, and you can kind of launch that ball just depending on the space around you. And just come down and then explode up with that med ball. Ankle circles, remember we take a band. If you don't have a band, right, you still can go clockwise, counterclockwise, and then plantar and dorsiflexion are just up and down. You can put a band on for more resistance. Box jump to trap bar. Remember, we'll do our box jump, then we'll go into our trap bar. Bent over row, same thing like our RDL, right? We're down. That I demo with this, but the weight will just cover what we're doing. So remember, just positioning, hips back, and we're just without pulling ourselves up, right? I'm maintaining that position, and then the only thing that should be moving is just my arms and that barbell. So I'm holding this position and bringing that bar just beneath my chest here. So nothing else should be moving. So I don't want to see, you know, your back coming up with that bar. Good mornings. All right, remember, barbells on my back. Keep this light, right? No need really to go above, you know, anywhere between 25 and 45 pounds on each side. You know, really just keep it at, you know, 10 to 25 pounds. Perfectly fine. We're just getting a little mild stretch in our lower back. So RDL positioning, slight bend in my knees, barbell across my traps, just setting my hips back, getting good stretch in that upper back, and then exploding up. So I'm coming down. Once I feel that stretch, and you'll feel it in your hammies too, but once I feel that stretch in my lower back, and then coming right back up, supersetting that with Supermans. Remember, I'm on my stomach for this, and then arms, legs are out front, and then I'm raising both. And you know, you can hold for about a second or two, and then come back down. So those good mornings and Supermans are supersetted. And then lateral lunge, right? Just make sure we keep that good posture. So big chest, I can spread out, I can hold a dumbbell, I can hold weight, or we can just go body weight here. And then just remember, don't let this knee come over the toe. And then just when we're going down, I'm using my left leg, just get to the point where that leg straightened out, and just keep that knee behind the toe. And then we can rotate and stretch each leg out, right? Just goblet squat, position for a dumbbell if we want weight, glute bridge, right? Let's say this is a towel, slide a towel in between my knees here, squeeze, keep that nice and tight, and then come up and drive and activate and use those glutes. Box blast, last one, I'll demo. This box is super wide, so I'm trying to find something a little bit narrower, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So you'll keep one foot on the box, right, and then I'm just alternating laterally, right? So basically, if I had a smaller box, then I could move a little bit quicker side to side. But one foot on, and then basically slow motion, this foot goes off, this foot comes on, right? And I just speed that up, 3 by 8 each for a total of 16 jumps there. And then clamshells, remember we put a mini band on, bring that all the way up, laying on my side, and opening up, right? Just text me if you have any more questions and I will be sure to answer those, but that should be pretty straightforward.